Hi, I'm Maria from CrochetAtoZ and welcome to my channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, please push that subscribe button. If you have subscribed, thank you for being here. And please don't forget to push the like button. So push the like and subscribe. Thank you for being here today. And today I want to show you this really great project. And this is called the 5-point star. And I love making this. I've made this in many different colors for many people. I've given them away as gifts. I've sold them, and it's a great project. It's different, and that's what I like about it. It's so different that when people get them or buy them, they actually love them because it's just a different kind of an Afghan to make. And I'm going to show you just how easy it is to make this. And it is, again, the 5-point star. And I made this with an acrylic yarn, and it is a Lion Brand yarn. You can make it in cotton, you can make it in acrylic, you can make it in any type of yarn you want, and you can make it in, if you wanted to make it in multicolor. Another one I'm making it in these colors for someone that I know likes these colors. So there is a lot of different yarns that you can make this with if you want to make it plain. And this is, that other one is Mandela yarn. And like I said, also by Lion Brand. So what we're going to do today is we're going to chain 5. So I am, again, using a Lion Brand basic stitch. Tells you all about it here. This is a 4 medium. And if you buy and you want to use one color or even multicolor, make sure that you always check the lot number, because you want to make sure that you have all the same dyed lots. So I'm using an H hook. I also used an H hook on this, and I'm using an H hook on the other one that I'm making. So you chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is your working chain. These are your chains. This is your slip knot. You can always tell your chains because they look like V's. You go into that very first chain that you made, and you make a slip stitch. Now what you're going to be doing is you're going to be making a chain 1, 2, 3. That chain 3 counts as a double crochet, and then you're going to add 1, 2, 3 chains, and that's going to count as a chain 3. You're going to go right into this area again, right there, and you're going to make another double crochet. You're going to chain 1, 2, 3. You're going to make right in that same spot another double crochet. I'm going to just loosen that yarn up a little bit. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and make another double crochet. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, chain 3, and you're going to make your last double crochet that goes in that spot. See? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, chain 1, 2, 3. Now you're going to go to the top. You're going to count 1, 2, 3. In the third chain, you're going to make a slip stitch. And it's going to look kind of crunchy, but that's okay because it's not going to stay that way. And then you're going to go right into here, and you're going to make a slip stitch right into there. And you're going to chain 1, 2, 3. You're going to make another double crochet and another double crochet. you're going to chain 1, 2, 3. You're going to go right in that same spot, and you're going to make another double crochet and then 2 more. So you're going to have 6 in this one opening. And I want to mention that you are making your points. Now you're going to go into this next spot, and you're going to do 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. You're going to chain 1, 2, 3. 3 more double crochets in that same spot. You are doing your second point. I'm going to go slow. I want to go slow so you can follow me in case you have a crochet hook in your hand. Now you're going to go into this next one. 3 double crochets. Chain 3. 3 more double crochets in that same spot. Right in there. 1, 2, 3. This Afghan works up very, very quickly. It really does. So you'd be surprised at how fast it works up. So now you're going into that next spot, and you're making 3 more double crochets, chain 1, 2, 3, 3 more double crochets. One, 2, 3, 4. You're going to make your last point. 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, chain 1, 2, 3, 3 more double crochets. 1, 2, there's a little knot in here. We're going to take that right out. And 3. Now we're going to go into this 1, 2, 3, chain 3, and we're going to put a slip stitch right at the top of that chain 3. There you go. Okay, so here are your points. Now what we're going to do is we're going to slip stitch into these chains right at the top here. We're going to slip stitch, and then we're going to slip stitch right in here because we want to get into that point. Then we're going to chain 1, 2, 3. We're in our point. Starting to show. Another double crochet. 1, 2. Chain 1, 2, 3. 3 more double crochets. Now, I want to tell you something really, really important when you get to this point. Speaking of points, there it is. When you get here, every time you get here, after you make your 3, chain 3 and 3, there's a little spot that doesn't look like much, but it is. It's very important because if you miss this, it throws your count off. So right in here, right in this little spot, you're going to make a double crochet. And you'll be doing this for every row you make. Now you're going to make a second double crochet. So now you're going to skip this one and this one, and you're going to go into this one, and you're going to do the same thing you did here. You're going to make a double crochet over this, and then you're going to make another double crochet into this one. Now I want to tell you something else that'll make it easier for you because you won't even have to do a count. Every row is going to increase. So you have 2 and 2 here. The next row will be 4. So you'll have 4 and 4 here. And every row that you do, you'll increase these by 2 after you make your corner. And you'll always be skipping 2 stitches from this side and this side. That will make you so much easier, and you won't even have to count. You'll just know what you're doing. Believe me. So now we're going to go here and we're going to make our 3 double crochets, our chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and our 3 double crochets. I absolutely love these 5-star Afghans. I love making them. I love giving them. I love selling them. They're just great. They sell well. They give well. People just love them. They're just so different. And it's something unusual. So now you just made another star. Don't forget, you don't pass that up. You always go into this little area. Really important. And you do your double crochet. And here we go again. Second double crochet into that next one. You're going to skip this one right here, and you're going to skip this one. So here you are. You skip these 2. You're going to go into this one, and you're going to make a double crochet. You're going to go into the next one and make a double crochet. You're going to go into your next corner and make 3 double crochets. This works up fast, and as you get going, you will get the hang of it. Once you do this one, you'll say, oh, okay. Chain 3, you will just glide because it's that simple. I think it's one of the nicest ones to make, one of the easiest ones to make, one of the prettiest ones to make, and one of the most seamless ones to make. So now, we can't forget, we have to go in here. And that's why I like to take my time, because I want you to know how to do this, because I think you're going to love it too. And then the next one. And then you're going to see where you are. You're going to skip that one. You're going to skip that one. You're going to go right into here. And these work up really fast. You can make one of these in 2 days. Depending on what size you want to make, you can make them 2 to 3 days. And there you go again. So now your 2, you skip 2, your 2. You're going to go right back in to your corner. 1, 2, 3. Chain 1, 2, 3. Go right back in here again. 3 more. 1, 2, 3. See how nice? Don't forget. And believe me, and I'm not saying you can, this is easy for you to miss. Very easy for you to miss. I learned it. I learned that I missed it. And I learned not to miss it again. So anyone can miss this stitch. Now you're going to skip these 2. You're going to go into this one. It's very easy to miss because it's kind of like hiding on you. It's playing a little game. It's like I'm here, but I'm not really here. But if you miss that, it will throw off. Now you're going to go back into your corner again. You're going to make 1, 2, 3 double crochets. You're going to chain 1, 2, 3. Now 3 more double crochets. 1, 2, 3. And this is going to be what you're going to do right along. Here's that stitch that wants to hide from us. It's not obvious. It's just sometimes you have to go looking for it because it's kind of like hidden. So now you're going to skip 2. See where you are? And you're going to go into the next one. So there you are. Skip 2. And then the next 2, you're going to make your double crochet. And then in the next one, you're going to make your double crochet. And then you're going to slip stitch into the top of that chain 3. See how pretty it is? And you're going to start seeing, as you go along, you'll start seeing that the way it makes a little. So now we're going to slip stitch back on the top of this because this is your next row. You'll always know when you get to that chain 3 that you're going into your next row and that you have to slip stitch in it. So you're going to slip stitch across and then you're going to slip stitch right in here. And once again, you're going to chain 1, 2, 3. And when you get this row finished and you come right around, that's where you're going to end up, and that'll start your next row. So now you're going to chain and do, once you chain 3, you're going to do your double crochets. That chain 3 always counts as a double crochet. Chain 1, 2, 3, and your next double crochet. 2, 3. Now you're going to do again, you're going to, sometimes you have to pull it apart and you're going to go right in there. See, it's right here. Sometimes you have to pull it apart. Sometimes it's obvious and sometimes it isn't. And there it is. You've got to do a double crochet. Now this is your next row. You did 2 and 2. Now you're going to do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And next time after that, the next row, you're going to do 6, and then you're going to do 8. So now you're doing, from that start, you're doing 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to skip this one. You're going to skip that one. And you're going to do 4 more double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to increase with every row. The next row, instead of making 4, you'll make 6. Now you're going to go to your corner again. You're going to, or should I say your point. You're going to make 3 double crochets. I just, like I said, I really like this pattern. It's just an easy one to follow. So now you're going to chain 1, 2, 3. You're going to do 3 more. That beautiful star, that beautiful point is coming out. And I want to mention something else with this pattern. If you wanted to just make stars to hang up on a tree or to give as gifts, you can do that with this pattern. Now, here we go. You made your 3 and 3. We got to look for that little spot. And it's right in here. There's that little spot. And you're going to make a double crochet. That's what I'm saying. If you miss that spot, it'll be off. So you're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Another thing to know and to remember, and I think I mentioned it before, you're always going to lead that you're going to have 2 that you skip. No matter how many of these you make, 4, 6, 8, you're always going to end up with 1 and 1. You skip, you skip. So that's going to let you know that you're going to just go on, because you're going to know that you've got enough in there. So now you're going to go into this one because you've skipped those 2. Let me show you. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to skip that one, and you're going to go into this one, and you're going to make a double crochet, a double crochet, a double crochet, 3, 4. In your next round, these will double to 2 more, and it'll be 2, 4, and then 6. It'll be 6. So now your 3 double crochets to make your point. Your chain 1, 2, 3, and your next 3 double crochets. And I've got some really great, I'm going to show you some really great things that you can make with this other than what I'm showing you now. And I can't wait to show you this little things that I have that you can make. So please don't forget to subscribe, because I've got some really, really great tutorials coming up, especially for the holidays. So here we go again. There's that spot. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you're always going to know that you've got to skip 2 from side to side. Skip this one, skip that one, go to the next one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you're going to do 1, 2, 3, chain 1, 2, 3. 3 more, right in there. 1, 2, 3. So see what I say about sometimes it's so easy to see it, and sometimes, look at, you can see it. You've got to go right in there. And sometimes you just have to dig it out. Depends on how the stitch, how tight the stitch was, how it's full. It's just, so we're going to go in here. And I'm repeating myself in that spot just because I want it so that you, when you do this, that it'll remind you. It's just a reminder. So there we go. We're going to always skip 2, no matter what row, always skip 2. Then go into the next one. And you're going to do 4 double crochets right across. And this is an increase. Every row is an increase. So 2, 4, 6, 8, and it just keeps increasing depending on how big you want to make this. I've even made baby blankets with this and given them away, and they love them. This looks really pretty hung over the back of a couch, on a couch, because it's so different. It's like this. It's just, what can I say? I like everything. I like just about everything. And when it comes to crochet, but I'm just going to pull out of here because I don't like that split in the yarn. And there's your point. And there's that spot. One. 2. 3. 4. Skip 2, right? That one and that one. And then go make 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. And at the very tippity top of that chain 3 that you made, and that's how you know you're going into another row. So there's little things that tell you where you are and what you've got to do now. And look at, there's your 5-point star. It's just, I absolutely love it. Now don't forget, you've got to slip stitch to here and here to get to here, and that's fine. So you just slip stitch it, slip stitch right along, and you do this with every, and then you slip stitch into here. And when you're going along, you can't even see where you slip stitched, so you just don't even know where you did it. So now you're going to chain 1, 2, 3. I'm going to show you this last portion, and because I want to show you, you're going to do 3 double crochets, chain 1, 2, 3, 3 more double crochets in that same spot, 1, 2, 3, your beautiful point of your star. You could even make this in Christmas colors as well. So you can do a lot with this. So now we don't forget this. We know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is what I mean, how easy it's going to be for you to know that you've made enough. Here's your 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have to, skip these 2. So this is your increase. Now you did 4 below. You're going to do 6 up here. You're going to do 8 in the next row. You're always going to know because you've got to skip 2. And then you've got to go into the next one and do 8 more. Let me show you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more. So now what I meant to say is you're going to know that you did 6 here. So in your next row, when you come to your next row, you're going to know you're going to do 8 here. And then you go on and on. Always, when you get to this spot, into this spot right here, that's when it's going to tell you that each row is going to change. So you did 6 here, you do 8 in the next. And you just doubles by 2 with every one that you do. It doubles by 2. And this is your increase. And this is going to be the same that you're going to do. You're going to do your double crochet right here. So that's what I wanted to make sure I reminded you, that with every row there's an increase of 2. And in every row, I want to just drive this home. With every row, you're going to always go into this spot, because if you don't, you will be off. So in every row, you're going to go in that spot. In every row, you're going to increase by 2 in this area, and then in the next, and going around. And in every row, you're going to skip 2. You'll do this across, you'll skip these 2. So that's what I wanted to just drive home. So here we go. You did the one that's kind of, you don't always see. It's hard to, you got to find it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you'll always know that you skip these 2 in every row, and you'll always know that when you get to this point, you're always going to have an increase of 2. And when you get to this side, you're going to do your points. You're going to do 3 double crochets, chain 3, 3 double crochets. It's almost going to make a little bit of a bend right there where all your stars come into play. And I just wanted to show you what that looks like. And it's real pretty, it's real easy, and it works up really fast. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial of the 5-point star. Really easy tutorial, really easy Afghan to make. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please push the like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. And if you have, thank you again for being a member and subscribing. I have a lot more great videos coming your way. So this is Maria from CrochetAtoZ. Have a great day. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Bye-bye.